Like, for what? Like, what is that gonna do? You know, I literally don't do nothing, man.
You had a million niggas in one spot, didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing.
Now, if them million niggas would have said, let's go fuck up the White House.
Yeah, that would have been a cause and effect. Something would have happened. They would have had to get on national news and say, look, we gotta do something we gotta handle this situation. Okay? A million man march is just a million man march. That's it. Go ahead.
It says, therefore, hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly.
Yeah, it caused Esau, the land that lived deliciously in Revelations, the 18th chapter, man. Okay? Because all these countries, America's a consumer country, man. But to have something be delicious, that means you're eating it. Okay? Go ahead.
That sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people get shocked when we read scriptures like your children gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Had a nigga woman turn around like, you know, I don't know if she was intrigued or if she was turning around in disgust, man. I assume she turned around in disgust, but she stood there and listened, which is good in its own right. But you hear about, oh, children gonna die. Oh, you're talking about killing babies. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading it out the Bible. You mad? You know? If I read out the Bible that your child gonna die if you be wicked, you mad at me? You know? It could have hit a nerve.
They used to stone the children, you know, the disobedient children back then.
Yeah. They should stone the hell out of them, man.
Them kids got their ass rocked up.
It says
on them rocks for real. Flat rock.
but these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children and widowhood.
Yeah, just because you're in America and nothing happened and no army has ever came here, you be like, oh, I'm safe and sound. No, it's gonna come to you. And this country is totally unprepared to be invaded, man. Totally unprepared, man. See how long it took for them to gather troops for Katrina, you know, and the rally up for North Carolina, or with all these other with St. Louis. Just think about if a plane come over here and drop a bunch of armies down, like Red Dawn. A lot of you people ain't ready for no parachuting Russians coming down here with no Soviet rifles coming down on you, man. You ain't ready for that, man.
And an EMP.
You ain't gonna know what to do, man. You gonna think it's an air show, man. It really would, because what else have you seen?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Afghanistan, you see a plane flying over, you don't know if it's gonna bomb you or if it's all good, or if it's a healthcare package. You know what I'm saying? Where over here, it's an air show. You know, ain't no packages dropping, none of that. Maybe they're flying low to show us how the bombers look. Oh, look. Everybody got their cameras out. You're going to see parachutes. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Then they start hearing them guns.
You're going to see somebody. You ain't going to be ready for that shit, man.
They got a preset.
You got a nigga, ain't like Red Dawn. Nigga knew what to do. He's hop in the car. He's a ex-Marine. Them niggas ain't going to know what to do either, man. You know?
Hey, it said they should be weak.
This is Ezekiel 38:11. And thou shalt say, I will go up into the land of unwalled villages, and I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely.
And that's talking about Magog, which is Russia, because we got through reading that, but we didn't get that far. Okay? The unwalled villages is America, man. You know, ain't China like, you know, China got the Great Wall of China type of thing. Like Israel has walls, man. Okay? They have walls. America don't have no walls, man. They're too consumer based to have a wall. You got people coming in and out this place, man. It's a trap house over here, man.
The southern border is open.
Yeah.
Open for business. It says,
they can't even close off the southern border. They can't even close off the southern area, man. You know?
Well, even Canada, you know, it's like a forest, then a clearing, and then a forest. They separate, you know what I'm saying, the United States and Canada in like a road. That's it.
That nigga Trump was talking about putting up a wall like China at the border and shit.
So, I mean, If you in Canada and you want to get to America, all you got to do is make it through that clearance.
Yeah. Canada's more enticed to kick your ass out than, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these countries don't want you up in here. You know? Mexico wants you because they, hey, you wicked. You know, you can fit in the cartel.
It says that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited.
Yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory.
And upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land.
Yeah, so this place is gonna be wiped out, and it ain't gonna be inhabited. It's gonna be like laid flat. That's the ultimate goal for America. Okay, it's destruction with the Most High. All right, like nigga women, perms and shit. That's your shit. You don't look right, man. You look like a damn cracker, man.
This ain't my shit laid.
Go that way, huh?
Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in one moment and one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Yeah, so it's gonna come a time, like I said, a missile ain't got no name on it. It ain't got no child diversion when the Tomahawk missile drop or ICBM missile drop. Any kind of missile you want to name. Okay? Just like the missile ain't got a name on it drop over here, they ain't had a name on it when it dropped over there in them lands. That's why it says Russia, Russia basically ain't gonna regard no princes or no children. Because look at what you're doing, man. You know? Go ahead.
For the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth thee. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am and none else besides me.
Yeah, that's right. You'll sit here and act like, oh, you ain't do nothing. Like Edomite couple right here. You probably done robbed Jake and gave Jake hard shit, man. All right, put Jake under all kind of turmoil and trouble, and then want to turn around and act like you ain't do nothing, man. And somebody talking about, oh, your kids let's get out of here. Well, you would kill the kids every day, man. Deny them benefits or, you know, just coming down hard on Jake and act like that's the rules and shit, man. You know, but then you gotta have so much compassion when it comes to your monkey ass, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to stop the ass whooping of the Most High. All right, you ain't gonna be able to slow that down. You ain't gonna be able to put it off. Okay.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Destruction shall come upon thee suddenly, and it's mainly for you Joe Six-Pack Edomites.
Desolation.
Yeah. I mean, desolation is synonymous with destruction, you know? And it's gonna come at us sudden. You're not gonna be ready, okay? You're just thinking about when the next concert gonna be here, or when the next event, when the next all-white party you can go to, okay? Go ahead.
Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yeah, your NATO, your EU, your media, Fox, CNN, hey, use that to bring America back, man. The old Fox be talking mad shit about niggas, but you old nigga women to be listening to that shit, man.
It says, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
But you're not gonna prevail. The Most High is being sarcastic. It's like basically use your Fox to get you out of, use your Fox News to get you out of this predicament. Okay, use your armies to get you out of this predicament. Use your laws to get you out of this predicament. You can't get your America can't get itself out of predicament of its destruction when the Most High is the orchestrator of it. They ain't gonna be able to put no sanctions on the chariots, man. Okay?
Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yeah, prognosticators. Yeah, so let them, but they can't do nothing, man. Your warlocks, your witches, your Bill O'Reillys, you know, he's basically a warlock, you know what I'm saying, or your scientists, you know, trying to figure out how to stop a chariot. Like they were talking about they seen somebody driving a spaceship. And this shit probably was a replica, man. It was a replica of some other foolishness, man. You can't drop no chariot, man. You don't have the technology. Nobody will never ever gain that level of technology. The chariot was never meant to be dropped, so it's not gonna be dropped. You know?
Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, and they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Yep, the fire shall burn them. That's some thermonuclear missiles, man. And they shall not be able to deliver themselves from the flame. Okay, you can't get away from it, man. Okay, you ever got in a hot car and you gotta go, like you can't get away from the heat. You gotta eat that shit until it cool down, man. You know? That's the same thing when these missiles drop. You gotta just eat that shit. Ain't no, what are you gonna do? You know?
There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even with thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his corner, none shall save thee.
Yep, everybody should go to their own, you should go out west, south, and just go home and just eat that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You hear the missiles, they on the news saying, look, you know, missiles gonna come about 30 minutes. Our defenses are down. Sorry. You know, gather with your family, man, and grieve for that last little 15 minutes. You know, go shoot some pool. Go sit on your rocking chair and finish your last can of Keystone. You know, your bush, go to sleep. Your bush, you know, pop your firecrackers.
And now they be like, I'm
You know?
gonna die in my sleep. Take a nap.
Yeah.
Kiss
you
your
know?
daughter goodbye.
They ain't gonna die in their sleep though. Either might say they're too proud for that, man. They gonna put American flag on the top of their roof and sip beers and shit. And pop firecrackers on their way out, man. You know?
Salute. Sing God Bless America.
So with that being said, we're gonna say all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles / elders of GMS. And we're going to say blessings to the elect, all you brothers out there teaching truth and sincerity. Once again, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.
Shalom.